thought we would take a look at the Vacation Island map pack, expansion pack, whatever you want to call it. Which would be this one right here. And I actually did play this a little bit in a video that I decided to scrap. So what you're seeing is actually a better version. So if you think this video sucks, just remember that there actually is a worse version of this. I can import a vacation lot. I have no idea how, but I don't even think this button has any use anymore since they took down the Sims website. If anyone knows how this button worked back in the day, please tell me, because I have never seen it lit up and I have never figured out how it works. Even Google can't tell me. You know, if Google can't tell you, then, well, there's the import family button. Again, Google couldn't tell me what that means either. No one has a straight answer. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So we'll go to the Will family, which is the wealthiest family I've created in The Sims. They got 406,000. So we got Bill and we got Jill. Bill and Jill Will. And they're going to turn around and go right back on vacation. No, they're not, because they just got back from vacation. Okay. They're going to stand outside their house until it's time to go back on vacation. Alright, go back to vacation if they can. Okay, you have to wait a day. And you better run. You really want to go back on vacation, even though you're more miserable there than you're in your own freaking house. Alright. Get your butt in the car and let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, we'll go to Volcano Way. Why not? So I don't know what the name of this place is. But if it's Aspen Creek, I think it's more like asking for trouble. And if you've never played Vacation or Downtown, you will notice that build and buy mode have been turned off, which was a very smart move by the developers, because if I had build and buy mode available right now, this would be a totally different video. In fact, it would be more like Saw than The Sims. Sims Saw, right? I'd have these people battling it out in the Thunderdome. I would build right here. And you know what? Maybe I will do that. I can go into Vacation and build my own stuff. And I also found out that they can apparently fish out of this thing. This little pond area here, which I didn't know that. 20 years of playing this game. I just found that out. They can't fish here, though. So we better go to a place they can fish. I'll have to show you him fishing. I don't really like this hotel all that much. I like the snow area because it's the closest Sims 1 ever got to having seasons. Because apparently the Sims 1 couldn't have seasons, even though it has this, so apparently seasons do kind of exist in the Sims 1. I don't really know how that works. Why is Janitor Tanya sitting? Did Janitor Tanya forget she was a NPC? It's supposed to be working? She's contemplating her life. Aren't we all sitting at a picnic table? What am I really doing? Why is build and buy mode truly off for the player? Sorry, I was getting... Okay, and this jackass has just been standing at the check-in counter for the last 4 hours. So why don't you go use the bathroom in your room? And these two apparently have to stay in separate rooms because they're not married. Yeah, so on top of keeping your Sims alive in The Sims 1, you have to also make them fall in love, and trust me, that's a lot harder than it sounds. And, what have we got here? What's she doing? He's going to the bathroom, and she just walked in, and on him going to the bathroom, but that's apparently not a problem. And she saw him go into that bathroom, and she still went in there, so what is she up to? First I see you sitting at the picnic table, which, now that I think about it, doesn't really make sense in this snow-covered area. None of these people do any work. Then you see me go into the bathroom, and then you follow me in and quote-unquote water the plant. I think you were just trying to get a look at his move object. And Jill, what are your needs? You need to go to the bathroom too? Alright, well, so you use the same bathroom your husband or not the husband used. You're in the same family, but you're not married, so I don't know how that works. He needs something to do for fun, and they don't even have TV here, which is the easiest way to get your Sims fun meter up. There's one arcade game, two arcade games. Wow, they're really living large. I'm going to assume that you didn't laugh at that, and I hope you didn't, because that was a terrible joke. But please remember, there is actually a worse version of this same video out there. You just clip through the fireplace there, Heather. Heather's a ghost. You're not even here. So, yeah. Tammy, okay. Tammy, are you going to go into the room? Oh, okay. I don't even know if Sims go in these rooms, aside from the ones I'm playing. I think these Sims are just kind of here. Okay, didn't I tell you to sleep, or are you just stuck? It's funny, they come to a hotel to relax, and these beds are actually worse than the beds they have at their own house. Alright, and the maid's just stuck in our bathroom. They're sleeping in separate beds in separate rooms, which I'm not even entirely sure they're supposed to be doing, because she didn't actually pay for a room. So she's just going off of what he did. And I didn't capitalize the B in Bill, so that's nice. And when you get up, why don't you grab a plate, and then go hit the slopes. Oh yeah, that's some pretty wicked snowboarding they got here. Did he just do it? I fast-forwarded. Here, go again so everyone can see you. Snowboard. And you watch your not husband snowboard. Oh, never mind. You were too late. I mean, you get on there and snowboard, huh? See what you got, Jill. Can he not? Okay, well, there's two slopes, but apparently only one person can be on there at a time, so... These two just cannot get along. Yeah, go throw a snowball at Bill. Smack him in the face, and you out in the snow and without shoes on, so that's good. Reminds me of that SpongeBob episode. Let's go to a tropical place. I don't like this guy either. Rental Shack Zach. I don't really understand him. I have a vendetta against him because of something that happened in a video off screen. Well, I filmed it, but I didn't feel like uploading it, so that's why you're watching this version. This battery's burning my legs. I got poison oak really bad, so I think the heat from this laptop is just making that worse. 4 o'clock in the morning, and we're gonna go somewhere. I don't even know why he leaves. Like, all he does is stand there. He just goes out of his little shack, looks at nothing, and then he goes back in. Yeah, let's go camping. Why not? Your experience was pretty bad, so. Alright, we can fish here. Cool. Let's go fishing. Now, see, there's actually stuff in this pond, which makes sense, because I didn't know you could put ducks in the pond. I don't think you can put ducks in the pond anywhere else. It's just here, so... Honest to God, what is there to do here? Is this camping, or is this... Alright, we'll go check in. Oh, I guess we're still checked in, okay. This actually isn't that... This place is kind of cool. It's got cabins that are rustic. Looks like it could snow, but it probably won't, because this is... Anywhere USA, I think? I don't know where this place exists. He's doing his thing. We got archery, which is pretty cool. Rent bow and arrow. I don't know. Rental Shack Zach. Don't screw me on this, okay? What's he doing? Is he just stuck there? See, he's getting screwed by Rental Shack Zach. This is why I have a vendetta against this guy. He can't do his friggin' job. Well, there he goes again. See? I want to rent a bow and arrow, and he won't let me. Yep. This is why I hate this man. See, now she's freaking out because she wants a freaking bow and arrow, and he won't give her one. It only took 3 years, and that was not a glitch. I don't know what that was. Rental Shack Jack is just a Zach is just a jackass who doesn't know how to do his job. I literally tore down an entire lot because of this man. That's how much I dislike him. If Bill and Buy mode were on, I would so destroy that little shack he lives in. No joke. I'd like to see what he's doing in there. See what he's getting up to. Probably nothing good. And I just realized they came to this place in their pajamas. Comfort. Their needs are just in the red. They're supposed to be enjoying themselves, and here they are just going through their own living hell. He's been fishing for like 10 hours, and he can't even use the fish. I don't even know where the fish go. I think he throws them back, so it's just been a complete waste of time. Well, thank God, there's a buffet. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Oh, these beds are actually better than the ones at the other place. The motel we were just at. Kind of. I guess it's... Yeah. No, they are. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Why don't you go sleep in a child's bed? Oops, I was controlling the wrong sim there. Alright, your hygiene's really bad, and I could care less about your hygiene, but you're on vacation. And the maid and the vacation director are having a conversation in my room. I don't know if I should be creeped out or honored. I'll be honored. Are you guys working? Does anyone do any real work at this place? Or do they just come into guests' rooms and be weird? Now, why is there even talking? I didn't know the maid could even talk to him. I thought she was just a... You want to come join the party in here? Okay, well, there's literally 3 workers in my freaking... This is getting really weird. Why is the janitor in my room? I got 2 people talking in my cabin. He's taking a shower, and she's just... This is a really weird place. You know what? We're leaving. I don't like this. I got 3 women in here. Look how naked he's going to go to the bathroom. Oh, God. He just embarrassed himself, kind of. He just wet himself in front of 3 women. This is just awful. This is not a good vacation at all. Go talk to Tammy about your interests. And you're just... She apparently wet herself, too, right in the freaking lobby. What an awful vacation. Oh my God, these 2. The staff here are kind of pervs, though. I mean, he was taking a shower and he just had 3 women in his bedroom. And these 2 are naked, so that's... Apparently this whole place is kinky. Well, there's a child here, too, so this is not a good place to be doing that kind of stuff. We got Benny, and... I forgot about Archie Archer. I've never really seen him before. I never come here, so... And you can see why, because the staff is really weird, and... Well, everyone's really weird here. Who the hell is that? C. Handstand, the freaking send him back to his home planet. That's an alien. Creepy. Yeah, be scared. Yeah, that's the correct prompt for that. Freaking weirdo. Alright, well, I guess I better send these guys home before they die. Be the first time a Sim's ever died on a community lot, but trust me, if anyone could do it, it would be me. Alright, we made a new friend with Tammy. I wonder if I could get him married to Tammy, even though he's supposed to be married to Jill Will. No idea where I even came up with that name, but... Alright, I'm not gonna sit here and do this the hard way, because I have cheats. In today's episode, I learned how to use cheats. I actually did it correctly that time. Wow, in the original video, I didn't. Alright, I'm gonna stick the car in here too, so we have a memento from our vacation. Can I put this somewhere in the house? No, I cannot. Well, let's put it in the pool. Seems fitting. You know, you usually let me kind of do whatever I want. Can't insert other objects. Okay. So we're going to keep this as a memory of our horrible vacation. We're just going to trap this driver in here. In our little garage that I just created. To ensure that we never forget why we will never go back to the Sims 1 Vacation Island. And now we just have a car trapped in our house. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, buddy boy. Better yet, let's do this so that we will triple never forget. We're just going to destroy this car here. Can you destroy a car in The Sims 1? Let's find out. Don't worry, Bill, you'll survive. Probably. Depending on how I feel right now. I'm gonna stop honking. Don't worry, everyone. I know the honking's annoying, but relax. It'll be over soon. It'd be funny if they actually put in an animation for the car blowing up. The hell is she doing? What in the hell? Would she get sick at that vacation place? Wouldn't surprise me. Well, there goes the car. Goodbye, car. Alright, you go eat. You do whatever you feel the need you need to do. Can I put a bathroom down here? I did. Okay, go use the bathroom. Yeah, you're honking. You can honk all you want, but it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do any good. Your car's on fire. The horn's not going to put out the fire, buddy boy. You keep honking. See if that puts out that fire. Speed this process up. That didn't help you at all, did it? Yeah, oops. I really want to go back into Bill and buy mode, but... And I 110% did burn up that car. It did not remove itself out of that situation. But see all this ash here? I totally burned that car up. Did he eat? Oh yeah, I guess I fast forwarded, didn't I? Alright, well I guess we'll end the video there. Well, if you liked what you saw, didn't like what you saw, or anything in between, please leave a comment, like, or subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye.